Just what is happening? What is up, y'all? We are back for another CFL reaction video. This time we are checking out the one-on-ones from the CFL Combine in 2022. If you haven't seen this already, he's just so fast.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
Make sure you go and check that video out. It'll be up in the top right-hand corner up above. Go check it out, come back to this video. But without further ado, let's dive into it. We got a stacked group of wide receivers and DBs, a lot of guys that had phenomenal rookie seasons in 2022. So this was kind of their starting point to getting into professional football. So let's dive in, see if I can't share a little bit of DB knowledge, maybe help some aspiring young DBs to become pros. So here we go. Let's get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, we already got a heavy hitter squad. We got my dude that ran that 4.6 at the CFL Combine from Laval. And then we have Mr. Rookie of the Year in the East Division, Tyson Philpot, okay? This is going to be a crazy rep. What I like off the bat already from this DB, you know, he's in press coverage. He has that little, 1 yard off the ball, maybe 2 yards. Could be maybe 1 yard closer, but I like the little cushion so he doesn't get flagged for penalty because obviously in the CFL, you got to be 1 yard off. So that's big. What he's going to want to do, though, obviously to show off his press coverage skills, is he's going to want to move laterally, okay? You don't want to be moving back and just giving up that cushion as a press coverage DB, okay? Because you're just making it easier for the receiver. So let's see how this first rep turns out for both these dudes right off the bat, okay? Little waggle. Okay, he backpedals out of it too quickly, and I think that's where it gets him in trouble. So if we can bring it back a little bit. So he's getting out of there too quickly and almost just kind of like bumping running him. What he needs to do, what I would do if I were him, is, and he's got speed, so it really doesn't matter what I say, but I'm just saying what I would do is I would get hands on immediately, try to disrupt the route as opposed to just letting him have this free release. And obviously you can see he's burning him. He's gone. Oh my goodness, Tyson, what are you doing, brother? You got to make that catch. I mean, obviously that didn't hamper, his CFL draft stock. Should have made that catch, but, still a first-round draft pick. So he obviously wants that one back, but it's okay. Okay, we got my guy, Keandre Smith. My teammate, love Keandre, man. He is an athlete. Dude can shake dudes. If you don't know already, this is what he does.
To get it away quickly, he does. To Keandre.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
If you weren't convinced from there, I don't know what to tell you. So that's just one clip. There was many of those last year. So let's see how my boy Key does right off the bat. The DB obviously is playing off in the slot, which is what you want to do, especially against a fast guy like Keandre. So, stems him. He just caught on his heels. DB's got to stay off his heels there. That's all. Looks like we got Jalen Philpot, the twins. And I'm pretty sure I'm not getting them mixed up. I researched this to make sure that I wouldn't. But if I am, they'll get me in the season for this. But I'm pretty sure this is Jalen Philpot, the one that was picked previous to Tyson in the draft. I think it went 5 in the first round. He was picked by the Stamps. And then at number 9 was Tyson. So here we go. First rep for him. Okay, stems. But see, here's the thing. This is what I like by the DB. Okay, so let's spit some knowledge on y'all really quick. So I don't even know if the DB knows that he's doing this. He's kind of at that like head up technique. I mean, that would be inside right there where I drew up. He can start inside, which is fine, but he starts at that kind of head up to inside shade. And then what he does is he kind of stems out and then gets to outside shade, which totally throws off the receiver, throws off what he's about to do. Because now, okay, if you're running an out route, the DB's already guessed that. So he stems out into that little Houdini technique. One of my DB coaches has called that. We start in one shade and then you jump to another, and then boom, he's already out there, makes a good break. Breaks on the ball at that, and we'd always teach his DBs not to break at 90. You want to break it like 88, 85. For this reason right here, dude gets a pick, bang, right off the bat. That's huge. Okay, we got Mr. 4-4 himself in that press coverage. This is what I like. He's got that little 1 yard distance off from the receiver. He's not going to get flagged here, which is great. Love that. And let's see how it turns out for him. Okay, he's playing a little shade technique, like a little bump and run, not really getting hands on right away. I mean, if I were him, he's a fast dude. He can catch up to anybody. So if he does happen to miss, he can catch him. I would get aggressive with this dude and try to press him up off the line. Obviously, it's harder in the CFL because it's 1 yard off, but here we go. Okay, so he's running with them. I mean, just look at the pure speed. He's running stride for stride with this dude while looking at the ball. That's like a big no-no as a DB, is to be looking back at the ball when it's thrown, because that's when the receiver gets the most separation from you. But for a dude that runs a 4-4 like Ford, he can afford that ability to be able to look back at the quarterback while he's running. Still wouldn't suggest it, because you're going to have guys that are your same speed or not, if not faster, at the pro ranks. But on to the next play. Great play, though. We got my guy Key back up again. The DB isn't even in the picture, so I'm guessing he's playing off coverage, but I feel like Key's about to sauce someone up. Key sauced me up before in practice where I was coming up to make a tackle, and he shook me pretty good, so I'll give him that. Dude, for a rookie receiver, has some moves and has proved it. Again, check out this clip. Are you believing me yet? Here we go. Okay, Key. Okay, the DB, finally, the DB came into the picture there. Not a bad thing, but it was a little zoomed in. But he's playing like, it looks like a little shuffle technique, which is favored by DB coaches everywhere in the CFL. So shuffle technique, and he's got his inside of his body open to the QB, which allows him to keep that inside leverage. And this is key. Like, DB coaches would be drooling over this right now. He's looking at the DB's hip while tracking him with his back to him. Okay, this is going to be big right here, is how he runs with them. So as you can see, he's run with him. And then this is just beautiful. He continues to run with the dude and not look back at the ball because he knows, okay, I got to stay in this dude's hip pocket. Ball's going to get thrown. And you know, not every time the ball is thrown perfectly. And you'll see why right here. Pick. Now, obviously, the quarterback could have thrown a better ball, better to overthrow than underthrow. But hey, sometimes stuff like this happens and DBs make plays. Now, the only other thing I gotta see this DB do. Okay, you're not Deion Sanders, you're not prime time. You gotta tuck that ball away, because the worst thing in football as a DB is to get an interception and then turn it right back over to the offense. So I need to see you tuck that ball away, protect it with your life, because in the Canadian Football League, you get to keep that ball as long as you come to the sideline with it and don't turn it over. So you don't need to be giving away free footballs to the other team. So chin that ball up so you can take it home and have a nice keepsake. I gotta see what my guy, I think this is the dude with the prime Coach Prime tattoo on his leg. So let's see how he does in press coverage. Honestly though, right off the bat, I'm gonna flag him. Yellow flags everywhere. My guy, okay, and this is why. For those of you that don't know, that he's definitely within a yard. You can see like this distance is way too close. I mean, if you kind of use this little yardage thing down here, that's 1 yard, and he's pressed up. I'll give it to him because he probably hasn't played Canadian football rules before, but I mean, you got to know that stuff coming in the combine. If you start lining up 1 yard off, that's just going to be an easy tick out to be like, oh, you know what, this guy obviously didn't research the rules. So anyway, let's see how he covers. Oh yes, get in action right away. Any press coverage within 5 yards is legal in the CFL, so want as much contact as you can. Ooh. Now, see, we gotta bring that back. We gotta bring back. The first 5 yards was great. He's already disrupted the whole route. Timing's gonna be off with QB, everything. Now, where you get into trouble, past 5 yards, you can't touch the guy. That right there is pass interference. And if you think just because the referee didn't see it, there is penalty review in the CFL, okay? So they're going to catch you one way or another. So, I mean, love the physicality. I'm not questioning that, but you got to be smarter as a DB and not commit a penalty right there. Because now instead of a PBU or a no play, you just gave up a huge penalty, which is a big no-no. But I mean, it's still technically a PBU, so I'll give it to him. All right, we got my guy up here. Another 4-6er. Dude's fast. He looks like he's 1 yard off. It's obviously hard to tell here because it's zoomed in, but I like it. He's already showing that sort of like aggression, like he's gonna get up and jam this dude right away, which is great. Let's see how it works out for him. Immediately, hands on. Love that. That's big time. That's already disrupted the whole timing of the route. If you're running a blitz right now and you're in man coverage or some type of combo or zone, it's the plays. That dude is not getting the ball unless it's a scramble. Okay, you've done your job. Holding him up. I mean, that's like a 2-second hold up. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You just threw up. Now you got to let go of him. Okay, good. Let go of him. Perfect. Yep. Now just run. Just run. Just run. And look at that. Threw off the whole timing of the route. So great job. Win for the DB. Love aggressive press coverage DBs. That's awesome. Okay, we got my guy Jalen up. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what you got, Jalen. I gotta see it. Little out route. Bang, catch. Oh yes, this is DBs. They hate this. DBs hate when receivers do this, because obviously when we're tracking it on out route, we're thinking he's going to go up the sideline, and where most of the time good DBs will track your near hip and they'll always stay in that kind of pocket banana angle when they're coming to tackle you. But if for some reason you get caught slipping, you're trying to just cut off angle, this will happen 9 out of 10 times. The receiver will take that and just take it back in. Now we got to go back. I got to coach this kid up, because this is huge. You've just shown every scout, I don't care what time you run, you've shown every scout that you've essentially given up on the play. The play is never over. We've seen in the CFL where dudes have run 80 yards down the field, are about to score a touchdown and get a forced fumble because the dude didn't give up on the play. Okay, so one little coaching tip: don't give up on the play right there, buddy. Keep going, keep going. I mean, they're gonna want to see that. For anyone else that is aspiring to become a pro DB, finish every play, okay, regardless if you get beat. All right, we got my guy Gavin Cobb. Let's see it. He's got Prime. He's got Coach Prime covering him again, though. My guy, we got to get you. See, I mean, that's the line of scrimmage right here. Okay, that's the line of scrimmage. So you got to be at least 1 yard off, which would be probably right there. I need you 1 yard off. There's no questions about that. Okay. All right, my guy Gavin with that just saucy release. I mean, in a press coverage, I mean, he's up on him and is able to just release untouched. Beautiful. Terrible for the DB. You got to be able to get hands on to disrupt that. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. What is happening? Whoa. I'm sure everyone at the Combine was just in sync. Oh, because that's exactly what my first initial thought was. Oh my goodness. To drop somebody like that is tough, but you know, you got to recover even as a DB. Scouts are going to watch how you carry yourself after that play, and if you got burnt like that, it's like, okay, next play mentality. Next play. That's what you got to do. Okay, I can't see the 5, or I think it's a 5. It looks like a 5, which would lead me to believe that this is Jalen. Yeah. Oh no, it's a 6. It's Tyson. Okay, come on, Tyson. Let's see it. Oh, he's moving. He's moving. A one-hander. Oh my! What are you, Odell? Great play, showing off the athleticism there. And let's see. Okay, we got Mr. 4-4 back up. And honestly, I'm going to critique him right off the bat. What I could tell him right off the bat, again, he's a fast dude. He knows he's faster than this receiver. And what he's already doing is he's setting himself up to be in front of that receiver a bit. So you can obviously see, like, he's just too far in front of him. What he should be doing is be in a little bit of a trail technique. Stay in that hip pocket, because what you're going to see right now is exactly the reason why you can't stay on top of receiver, even if you have 4-4 speed, because right here, oh, boom, break down. And, oh, well, you can't break down because you're having to react to him, and he's already broken down, and you're in front of him. So that's going to be the main thing right here. Great catch, great route by the receiver, but honestly, if he just stays in his hip pocket, he can break down. It's like the cheetah drill that DBs do all the time in their, you know, everyday drills. Stay in the hip pocket, break down when he does, and then boom, you're making the play. He gets Jalen now. They said, hey, go cover Jalen. Didn't bite at all on any of those head fakes. Look at this. He goes 1, 2, no, and then close. PBU. Great play. Great play. All right, let's see this play. My dude that I've been on the whole time about not finishing, let's see what he does. Okay, so he's kind of getting beat already, but doesn't give up on the play. Doesn't give up on the play. A PBU? That was just a great finish by him, because honestly, at this point, most DBs, you could be like, you know what, I'm burnt. No way I'm catching this dude. But the ball has to be perfect, and not every ball is perfect. Looks back. Even at this point, he could be like, you know what, I'll just go for the tackle. Dude already caught it. He's playing the hands, rips that ball out, nothing. So there you have it. That's my reaction to the one-on-ones from the CFL Combine in 2022. We are going to be doing the same exact video essentially next week, because we have the 2023 CFL Combine happening this upcoming week. So we'll be reacting to maybe the 40s, maybe the one-on-ones. It's up to you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next week. Maybe we could do both, have a little 2-video week. Super excited. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Again, we got it down 1%. Last time it was about 90%. Now we're at about 89, 88% of you still not subscribed. So make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the post notifications bell so you guys can stay up to date with all my latest videos. And with that being said, leave a comment, leave a like, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.